What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, turn your post notifications. Today we got a barber tutorial. We will be doing some beard work today, some color enhancement using the Tune 45 no drip, a compressor, Sean Cuts hair color card. The whole works from my man's beard, so we're gonna get him hooked up in this video, so y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned, I got something special coming this week. I got a clipper that's coming in that is not even out in the States yet. So stand by for that unboxing and review, but let's get to this hair tutorial.
Look, I just flipped the switch.
What's good, everybody? We're gonna get right into this tutorial. We're gonna be doing some beard work today. The top of his head is already knocked down to a 000, which is just our trimmer alone. We use the BARBERSHOP FX skeletons for that, and now we're on the side using the Wall Seniors. I have the Gold FX blade on there, and what I'm doing is I'm just opening the lever, slightly fading down, open the lever, slightly fading down, and we're just gonna stack guards until we have this area completely blended. Now I have the half guard on, open it slightly, fading down, open it slightly, fading down, and we're just creating a transition on the side of his head and blending in that area, the sideburn area of his beard. Now, like I said, we're stacking guards, so we go from no guard to a half guard to a 1 guard to a 1.5 guard to a 2 guard ultimately on the side of the head. Now, just like you fade up is exactly how you're gonna fade down, following the same process. I am scooping like inward towards the sideburn area, not going directly flush with his beard, because we are trying to freehand that area and scoop down and keep it as full as possible. Now we have the 2 guard going with the grain, lever closed, kind of scooping out, so we keep the shape of the beard. We're not trying to knock out a huge bulk of it. We want to keep as much hair as we possibly can. I'm brushing the hair down on the beard, and we're going to go with the grain, 1 guard, lever closed with our Wall cordless seniors. And this is just going to knock those little flyaways away and maintain the darkness, the contrast on the mustache, and not take too much off the bulk. Now once we do that, we have our FX trimmers, the Los Cut It Barber Influencer Edition. We're knocking this back of the beard edge up out. We have the Tune 45 power clip on there, Tune 45 power mat in the back. And you want to make sure you're going against the grain for every hair follicle. My client here, his beard does grow in. The hair grows all types of different directions. He does struggle with razor bumps underneath, so we're not going to hit it with the razor or the shaver. We're just knocking down trimmer length, and you want to make sure you're going against the grain with those hair follicles. Now we're knocking out the top of the lip line. You want to make sure that you are maintaining symmetry. Find some reference points with the top of the lip, the side of the lip, the nose, and make sure you see how long it is from one point to the other when you're edging up. Make sure you see the thickness of the mustache, so you can do what you do to the left side on the right side. So you can see here, I'm just attacking a little bit more underneath that area. We're gonna go ahead and attack the top of the mustache right underneath the nostrils by flipping our trimmer over. And these trimmers are not zero gapped. These are straight out the box. I don't zero gap because I'm not really trying to bite my clients with these trimmers. They do hit right out the box. It's hit or miss with these trimmers, like as people say, with coming right out the box. But my specific pair hit right out the box. Can't complain with that. But you can see what we did to the right side, we're doing to the left side. Make sure that you maintain symmetry in all of your haircuts always. So you can see when I'm attacking that lip area, I do stretch the skin out so that we can get in there without the trimmers biting his lips, or the skin around his lips. And right here, we're knocking out underneath. Like I said, he does struggle with some razor bump issues, so we are just using the trimmer for this area and making sure that we go against the grain for every follicle, so we can get everything knocked down evenly and get it as smooth as we can with the trimmers. Now after we do this, we are going to attack some razor work. But you can see me here just taking my time just to make sure that we get it as straight as possible, as cleaned up as possible. And a shout out to my client. This is one of my weekly clients. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. noon, you can count on him being in my chair and just getting his beard worked on. So shout out to my clients, shout out to my bi-weeklies, my weeklies, monthlies, every 3 monthers, anybody who sits in my chair and consider me their barber. I truly thank you guys, and truly thank those who allow me to shoot for YouTube as well. But right here you can see trimmers are going to work, getting everything nice and crispy, and then we will attack the razor work with some 245 shave gel. Very good shave gel. I highly encourage it. The razor just glides on the skin once you use this. So I put the shave gel down, I do spread it with the back of the razor holder, and once I start to shave, you want to make sure that you're spreading the skin in the opposite direction of which way the razor is going, and this is going to create a smooth shave for you. And on top of that, you want to let the shave gel sit for just a little bit so it can saturate the skin and it makes a more comfortable shave. So you can see here we're making sure that the skin is saturated with the shave gel so that we can get a smooth shave. Now I do have that 245 triple cartridge razor. We have the most exposed cartridge in there, so you can see the razor blade is fully extended out of there, and I just personally like this because I like to see what I'm shaving. So like I said, stretch the skin in the opposite direction and shave down with your razor, and you will get a nice crisp line. And I do go over it a couple times just to make sure that I get it as crispy as I want it. Like you can see my client here stretching his top lip down so he can get under the nostril area. You want to make sure that you're coaching your clients and training them to be able to work with you to have the most comfortable service. So make sure that you are, having client consultations. Make sure that you are coaching your clients and the way that you want their head to tilt and stuff like that. It truly helps out, makes the service go extremely well, makes the service flow, gets things done in a expeditious time limit. Like I said, what we do to the right side, we do to the left side, and after we knock this portion out here, we will lay down some color enhancement. Now the color enhancement I do use is the 245 no drip, the Onyx Black. I do have a Beam Team XL, but we're not using that in this specific video. I have the Barber Magic pencil here. We have the light brown color. And what I'm doing is I'm just tracing a barrier for the color, and once we get done laying down the color, we will blend this pencil in, and it will act as a highlighter to the beard, and it will create some contrast between the skin and the beard, and that's what will make the edge up on the beard pop even more. So just not too much. You don't gotta lay a lot down. A little goes a long way. You want to just make sure that you try to be as straight as you can. I was working around my camera for this portion, so I did have to go over little spots here and there more than once. But after we get that knocked out, we have the 245 no drip Onyx Black, and this is the darkest color that 245 has. We're laying that in a compressor that it did get off of Amazon for like $45. Got the 245 Sean Cuts Hair color card. This tool right here truly helps with laying down color enhancement. As you can see, I was working my way around that curve with the curve part of the color card, and it just really makes things easy. You have very wide areas for the straight line, you have curves, you have 90 degrees, and this all helps out when laying down the color enhancement. So you can see I'm traveling with the curve of his face, with the curve of the beard, to lay down the color enhancement with that color card. So if you want to get that, go hit up tomb45.com, or you can go to seancutshair.com and get you those color cards. And he has multiple different color cards on his website. Go check that out. But like I said right here, traveling with the line and the color enhancement. Now, after you lay down the color enhancement is when we will attack this area and knock out that Magic Barber pencil and get it blended with the trimmer on the back of the beard, and then we will use a razor to blend it on top of the beard. So I'm just laying down on the mustache and the top beard line mostly, because the majority of his beard is darker, so we won't use it throughout the whole beard. Now we're attacking the back of that beard and getting that Barber Magic pencil color, the pencil blended and That way it's not as harsh of a line. It's more of a shadow rather than a hard line that you could see. And that right there will highlight the back of the edge up, get it nice and crispy. Now you can see me working with that brush just to get it blended just a little bit more. What the trimmer can't do on its own, I will assist with the brush. You know, we want to make sure that you always have a brush in one hand or a comb in one hand, and then your trimmer or your clipper in the other. It truly helps out. Now you can see how crispy this edge up is coming out. We're stretching the skin, getting that Barber Magic pencil blended, and it's super crispy. You know, I have a lot of beard clients, specifically from this one client, you know, advertising his haircuts on Facebook and Instagram, and on my Booksy, and just by word of mouth, him telling other people, like, look at what my barber can do for your beard. And by that, I've gotten multiple clients just from, you know, this one client alone. So put your all into every service, whether it's a fade, whether it's, you know, a crop cut, a bald fade, taper, just some beard work. Put your all into every cut, and I guarantee that, you know, your walking advertisement, your client will get you more clients to get in your chair, and that is the goal. So what we did to the other side, we're doing the same exact thing to this side, making sure we get everything laid down nice and crispy. One of my main focuses with haircuts is precision. I like things to be symmetrical. I like things to be precise, and I have a knack for paying attention to detail. And that is one thing that I always strive for in every haircut. And that's something that I feel like every barber should strive for in every haircut, because that's something that clients do see. They do look at that. You know, I know I hear a lot of people say that clients don't really pay attention to stuff like that, but, you know, I have to disagree in that aspect, because I have clients that complain to me about other barbers they've gone to in the past that got them in and out the chair in like 20-30 minutes. They felt like they didn't take time. So make sure you're just giving your all to every cut. But there is the beard, nice and crispy, color enhancement, faded on the sideburn area. But I appreciate everybody for sticking through this video. I hope everybody learned something from this video. Let me know what y'all think of this beard. Follow me on Instagram at Jayblends_. And until next time, God bless.